Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So, hey y'all, what's up? I'm so happy to be back, okay? I'm having major technical difficulties, so I have to do this using my headphones, but the show must go on, okay? I actually bought a new mic, but that shit does not work. so, I hope you guys' break was good, okay? Welcome to any new subscribers. Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. Thanks for hanging in there, okay, while I took my little break. So this is a Hathor reading, okay? So we're just going to hop right into it. I'm not going to read the overall energy today because, you know, it's my first day back. I want to take it easy. What's going on with their energy, though? We got Shapeshifter, okay? It says transformation, primal wisdom, and instinct, okay? So I feel like you're doing a great job of following your instincts in a very wise energy at this time, okay? Let me get one of these papers. So it says far from human, okay? So you're on like some other shit, okay? You're on some super cosmic, out of this world type of wisdom at this time, okay? You've undergone some sort of beautiful transformation, okay? You're full of vitality and health and energy right now. That's what it says right here. Also, you could be like really seeing your future at this time, okay? Like, you could be looking very good too, because it says premonition right here. It says glamour and opulence, and it says healer, nourishment, okay? So I feel like you're in such a good energy, okay? You need to keep it right there. Please keep it right there. But I think you're just seeing a lot of stuff for exactly what it is, okay? So just follow whatever it is that you feel to be true for you, okay? It says sometimes grief is the price of joy, okay? So you've been through a lot of grief, okay? A lot of like hard times in your life, baby, but that time is over. I think now you're really flexing your creative power and doing what it is that you need to do, really believing in your dreams and persevering no matter what happens. And this is the reason why you continue to flourish the way that you do, okay? So it says, whatever happens, don't let go, okay? So whatever happens, don't let go, okay? Like she was just saying, you know, stay steadfast, keep focusing on what it is that you need to do, okay? We got innocence, harmless, open, unsullied by ulterior motives, okay, and open-heartedness. So you are not easily sullied by, you know, the ulterior motives of others. Like, you keep your heart open, and this is what keeps you in this very innocent energy. And she's asking you to like stay there, you know, like right now is the time to be rising to the occasion, okay, because you qualify for a special compensation. And all of this knowledge and, you know, communication and connection that you have spent your time I mean that you've like put your time and energy into building up, you know, with the divine or with God, has really lit this beautiful fire within you. So like when it comes to people that are standing on powder foundations, it's like they don't have the balls or the strength that it takes to like tear you down or to make you let go of anything, okay? So keep on doing exactly what it is that you're doing. We got a Spiken starseed, okay? It says a rare soul from Spica in Virgo constellation. Intelligent and psychic, okay? You could be into art, music, writing books, okay? You could have cat-like eyes. You could be like a very strong and protective type of soul, okay? It says you value honesty, family, and friendship over all. You have a great intuition about people's feelings or situations. So avoid getting mentally drained, okay? Avoid getting mentally drained when you do pick up on like the intentions or whatever when it comes to energies on the outside of you, okay? Because like what good are you if you're drained or if you allow yourself to give that too much of your thought power, you know? I seen public transportation, bus or train. That could be significant. Okay. What else? I see playing mind games with themselves. It says you got it out the mud, I got it out the ore. Okay, so you're like, so an ore is a naturally occurring solid material which metal or valuable mineral can be profitably extracted. Okay, so when it comes to like what you get, what you pull out of life, you have like this like this very natural way of doing it, and it's like this endless reservoir of the energies that you continue to like pull out of your butt. Okay, it says nourishment because you're nourished. Okay, you're totally taken care of. We got, it's a setup. Okay, somebody could be trying to set you up in some sort of way. It says ignore thoughts and impulses that undermine your healthy and persevering attitude and watch what you eat. Okay, okay. The cat and the dog is fighting under the table. So I don't know. Somebody could be trying to bring that kind of energy your way, but I think you're just really not letting it happen. But also, like, I don't know, shit could be just kind of weird around you. Yeah, we got evil queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. Okay, so somebody's salty. Okay, look, castle. It's a time for healing, not war, though. You know, so I don't feel like you're really, especially not like in this new year. You know, I feel like you know, new year, more improved you, just like it was last year. You just trying to focus on, you know, this sugar. Like you don't have time for like saltiness or like trying to fight some sort of battle that you know is just not worth your time, you know. We got mirror. Treat your body like the palace it is. That's what you're focused on at this time, okay? Focusing on like having out of this world communications, you know, trying to like tap into something deeper within yourself. And this is exactly what you're doing, okay? We got the stars. It says you can manifest your every wish. This is something that you know, but also you know you need to be in a joyous, happy type of energy to manifest anything or to attract anything that you want, you know, even if you don't use the word manifest. It's all the same. It's all a form of manifesting something that you want. When you put hard work into anything, you're currently working on manifesting that thing into your life, or you're working on manifesting this wish or this goal into your life, okay? And I think that's all you really got time to work on. Says the phoenix, okay? That's why you're rising the way that you are. It says, how's that for happily ever after, you know? You just don't got time for it, okay? Look, it says release your guilt. So don't feel like somebody could be trying to make you feel like guilty because you're not willing to entertain the bullshit, you know? But you got stabbed with a lot of thrones up until this point to weave together this crown that you deserve to wear, you know? And you understand like this really true genuine underlying connection between you and every other human in this universe, you know. So you're just really not coming with no hate or no problems. And I don't know, I feel like somebody is trying to like interrupt the time when you unplug, where you relax, you know, where you just keep everything cool, but also it's like you've earned all your stripes, so it's really hard to like pull you into that kind of energy because you're very aware of all of the salt. Like you know exactly where to find the sugar. Like I said, you got this untapped, like I mean like this endless tap of like positive happy energy that you can turn on whenever you want to, okay? Like you really do know your, like you really do stay connected to who you truly are is what I want to say. What's evil queen and character? We got the sun, okay? So I don't know. First of all, that's just okay, confirmation on the beautiful positive things that are coming for you, but also the sun can talk about like exposure, you know, and the way that he's like floating above these sunflowers, you know, like I don't know, somebody could think they're like above other people, or somebody could look at you like maybe you think that that's who you are or that's how you are, you know, and like that's why they're salty. I don't know. Somebody feel like you think you're better than them or something. We got the Page of Swords. This could be something that they think about often. Okay, with the Four of Cups is like, but you're totally not in that kind of energy. Like you're turning down that kind of energy left and right. Like you just don't have time for the negativity. So like just keep it up, okay? And keep like ignoring the bullshit. Like yeah, we got the Two of Swords. Like maybe before it used to be easy to get you in that place where you were torn between like thinking negatively about people and then thinking positively about them. It's like that was some sort of cycle that somebody wanted to keep you like trapped in. But now it's like you're in this place where you're just like so far from like this. It kind of makes me understand the far from human thing. It's like not that you're not human, you know, you're very understanding of all the things that humans do. And sometimes, you know, your coolness, your calm, your ability to stay connected and like collected in those moments where people are trying to start drama is just like it's so confusing to people. Like they look at you like you're weird, like you're something else, because the way you react to things is never how they expect you to react to things. With the King of Cups, you are a master of your emotions, okay? Like, and you're constantly getting all of these new ideas and new downloads on how to deal with whatever situation that you find yourself in, okay? So right now, very important that you just keep that thing going, okay? Because I feel like somebody is really trying to like pick at you for some reason. I don't know, but also it's like it's a lot of that kind of energy flying around, you know. People are confused, people are scared, people are just like in a weird place, and it's like anything that's too far away from what they believe or what they're into or what they know to be true or what they deem to be possible, it's just like something that they hate or they like lash out against, okay? What's the Sun and the Page of Swords? But she's saying it comes from a place of fear, and that's why, you know, your solitude, I think, is going to be very important. Not to say you need to stay by yourself all the time, but having that time to yourself is very healthy, and it's very important that you answer that call whenever you need to answer that call, you know. Like, people always feel like you have to be one type of thing or one energy, you know, or one way all the time. But the truth is, you're endless, you're limitless. There are many emanations of you, of the soul that you really truly are, like on the deepest level. So of course you're never gonna be acting the same all the time. You're never gonna be like exactly the same energy all the time, because you grow and evolve every single day with every little bitty experience and every little thought and every little choice or action that you choose to make. You grow with that. So every day you turn into something different, or you evolve into something better if that's what you're trying to do. And I feel like people are kind of like trying to shit on you for this evolution, like because you're not acting how they feel you should act, or in a way that they feel is acceptable to, you know, them, or whatever the fuck they think is going on, okay? Yeah, they just discontent and bored. That's the truth of the matter, you know? So enjoy your time that you do have in solitude, and when you do have to deal with other people, just try to keep that shit in mind, okay? And tap into that tap of happiness and joy that you have, you know? And whatever happens, don't let go of your goals or your dreams based on whatever other people may think or how they may look at your journey or how it's going, you know? Because you know, okay, what wishes are meant to be fulfilled for you at this time going under. You can manifest your, what it say? You can manifest your every wish, okay? You know exactly what it is that God promised to you and how you and God work together. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. It's not between you and nobody else. It's between you and God, okay? So focus on getting your wishes fulfilled. Focus on taking those actions that God guided you to take. And don't worry about what anybody else thinks or feels about what you're doing. Okay? So 242 could be significant, and 949, you could be a life path number 294. We got shadow with 18. So it's like, it's almost like you can see through to the shadows of people, but that's kind of what I was saying with this emotionally intelligent type of energy. It's just like something that comes with it. And I mean, maybe because you have that talent, people feel like, you're judging them. It's like, but some of them are just like suffering in silence, and it's so loud, that you like know anyway. Like, you can literally feel it, coming off of them. But it's like you don't always have to say nothing. Sometimes getting into people's shadow energies, no matter how much you want to help them out, it just feels like an overstep of their boundaries. And I mean, it really truly is if you don't have the permission to step into their energy in that way. So just like try to focus on yourself. We are one. I understand, and you feel that connection, and sometimes you just want to help, but your help isn't always what the next person considers help. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just have to let them do whatever it is that they need to do, and let them find the balance and the harmony for themselves so that they can tap into their destiny energies. But it's like some people are going through things that are going to result in them building a very firm foundation and building up their own spiritual strength. So you just have to give their heart time to grow, and just focus on whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Because you're attracting a beautiful material harvest to you, okay? And also, you could be having a lot of memories, having a lot of like different things just coming up, you remembering certain situations and things like that. Like, do take the time to look at why spirit would bring those things to your attention. But you're getting some sort of recognition and reward, and somebody's still being kind of deceptive and envious about it in the background. But it's just like, don't that be feeling like the oldest bit of news every time you hear it? Because it's just like, it's like really a good thing when you get bored with hearing shit like that, okay? Because it just means that now you're reacting to it properly, where you're not giving it any type of energy, and you just really don't care that much about it, okay? Now you're saying no to the bullshit. You could be attracting romance in a major way right now, okay? And your creativity is really like, it's at some sort of peak right now, okay? So create, and don't feel like you have to settle. You might want to have someone around, or you might feel this romance coming in, and sometimes you can feel it coming in, and you kind of tend to like look for it a little bit. So no, it's like, just keep ignoring it, okay? Just keep leaving it back there and not worrying about it at all. And that's when it pops up, when you're so happy and so feeling so good. Your self high is at an all-time, your self-worth is at an all-time high, and then that's when this love comes in. When you on some sort of vacation, or you out just minding your business, living your best life, that's when love hits you. So like, keep that in mind, okay? What's solitude, discontent, and boredom? We got receive, okay? So you're in a place where you're open to receive at this time. You're very open-minded, and you've really been focused on your abundance, okay? It's time for you to receive too. Like, this is not news to you. This is confirmation. What's discontent and boredom and fulfillment of wishes? You could be getting a little bit bored yourself, or feeling like, you're not ascending properly, or maybe, there's more you need to know, or there's more you need to learn. There's always more you can know and learn, but, make sure you're doing it from a place of fun, and not because you feel like, it's something you have to do in order to expand or to evolve. Like she just said, you evolve a little bit every single day with every choice and every decision. It's something that happens so very naturally, and if you put too much pressure on yourself, then you have the ability to get stuck in that way of thinking, or where you are, or to this place where you feel like you have to get to this highest self that you are. But everything everywhere all at once, like I say all the time, it's all happening at the same time. Like, it's so weird, and it's all just like, it's like one reality layered with another reality on top of it with another. It's like this big ass, like, they're showing me like a rubber band ball, or like, a ball of yarn, okay? So it's like, just surrender, okay? Just surrender to whatever lessons are coming in, and release the need to like, chase your awakening or try to like, mirror the divine so hard that you're not having any fun in life. The sacred journey is about just that. It's about the fun of the journey. So just make sure that you don't forget that and that you don't get wrapped up in any drama or like find yourself settling with someone who really isn't worth your time. We got community in reverse, okay? So that's what I was saying, before, there is a little bit of drama going on around you. It says friendship, fun, a light heart, enjoy downtime with friends and family. Maybe you could be spending a little bit too much time in solitude. But I mean, either way, wherever you are is where you need to be, okay? So, when it's time for you to like get out and make moves, life has a funny way of like, pushing you. Like God just like pushes you right into wherever it is you need to be or whatever it is you need to be doing. Like you could be stubborn as I don't know what, like what, that's it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna call nobody, and then like 20 people will call you and invite you to go do something because God will let you know when it's time to get out or when it's time to like go have a good time. This thing is all about your perception, not only your perception on the people that be like hating and shit, but also your perception on what it is that makes you happy in life. This is what keeps your vibration high, okay? So like don't slip into a place of denial knowing you're a whole shapeshifter and no matter which way you go, you're going to be successful. That's why it's like whatever happens, don't let go. You could be thinking about letting go of something that's really meant to grow you and to grow into something very big. And I feel like Hathor is just saying like, no, 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 okay, keep your eyes on the prize. You are the muse. You are your own ultimate, well, you should be your own ultimate like inspiration. Like everything that you do should be geared at like learning something or you know what I mean, experiencing something, even if something that you're just doing is sitting down laughing at something that's funny. Like like you kind of have to look at this whole thing with like with that inner child eye, okay? Like you just have to make it fun because kids can make the most weird and awkward situations a fun thing for themselves. They have that ability to like step out of the situation into a higher way of thinking, and people tend to look at children and be like, oh, look at them, like kids do the weirdest things and kids do and say the darndest things because kids are still in that natural state where they're very far from the human way of thinking. They haven't been taught all of the ways that humans act that aren't necessarily a reflection of who our soul really is. So more of that, okay? What's receive and ascend? We got stop, drop, and ground, okay? So make sure that you stay very grounded, okay? Stay very connected into your body, and we got get back to elemental. So maybe also when it does come to like you or your career or whatever it is that you're trying to build or that you're trying to accomplish, like take that time to like sit to yourself and reflect on like, why did I start this in the first place? What is it about this that I love so much, and allow that thing to like inspire you again. And it's like, if that doesn't inspire you again, then maybe it's time to look out and look to new things and new experiences and see what is currently inspiring you at this time, and maybe take a look at what sorts of things that you've been doing or what sort of ways of thinking that have expired in your life. Don't be afraid to go ahead and shift the shape that you could be currently in, okay? And maybe when you shift that shape, then you'll stop having people be so salty about you. Maybe you'll become a better example for the people that are salty on the outside of you, and everything in life will just become much more sweet. But you deserve that sweetness at the end of the day, and it's always going to come to you. You just have to like ground yourself and not give yourself that time where where you're just so discontent, where you're so bored or you're so unhappy or whatever, to where you're not making any movement, because it's kind of like a big sign that there's something going on with you. At the end of the day, you are the light, and you are something epic, something amazing, something unique, and your soul shines every single day. So it's like, what are you doing to bravely market your own magic, or what are you doing to like light others up? Because you'll be surprised just how much that lights you up and makes your soul shine just a little bit brighter, okay? Whew. So, what is the final thought on this? So we got the inner oracle, okay? It says you are the channel, deja vu, self-fulfilling prophecy. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got the power of presence. It says a power struggle, unlock your potential and authenticity, you know? So it's like, stop having that power struggle with the divine, or with what your heart really truly wants to do, or with like where you feel you should be going, or what it is you should be doing. Like, stop struggling back and forth with yourself and just do it. It's almost like you get all the visions, and you even get a lot of deja vus that let you know you're on the right path. You are fulfilling, you know, whatever prophecy it is that God has for your life, you know. But then it's like you, like you're fighting against that. Like the fact that you know you're going the right way could be a little bit scary and make you like back off of what it is that you're doing, you know, or make you like fall flat, you know. Sometimes certain emotional wounds and old trauma and things like that, it really does make us want to self-sabotage and to want to like push ourselves back into that rut, that place where we're used to. We might be discontent and bored there, but we're used to being there. It's like a comfort zone, you know. Like, there's a need for you to like get out of some sort of comfort zone, okay? Like, it's time, okay? And this is what it is, that because you could be really focused on like, okay, well, how do I ascend? How do I do that? Like I said, it's not like you're just not focused on doing that, but it's like when spirit gets you to a certain place, it's like you fall back from a place of fear, or like a place of worry, or like, you know, that mixed in with all of the pressure from the people outside of you who are kind of salty about who you are becoming or what it is that you're doing. It all creates like this big sort of like storm, or like a tower moment type of energy for yourself, you know. So, you know, that's why she's saying just get very grounded and get back to the elemental of why you do the things that you do, and what simple things make you very happy, and what types of things you don't like. And it's really easy to just like cut those things that don't serve you out of your life once you put them into like, you know, certain categories, and you really figure out, okay, this makes me feel like that makes me feel like that. When I'm around them, I feel like this, and I don't like that, you know. It's like putting your life into order. It's like something that the divine does through you very naturally, but you have to be open, and you have to allow them to do that, and you have to come out of like, you know, that conflict way of thinking, and start to think of everything that happens in your life and every little bit of information that you get as a tool, or as something that can help you ascend and rise to who you truly are meant to be, you know. And release the guilt that you have along the journey, because sometimes you do feel bad. Like I said, you want to save people, you can see right through to their shadow, and you could tell them exactly what it is that you feel like they need to do, but at the end of the day, that's just how you feel like they need to do it. And there's really another special and specific way that God has them working on doing it, just like he did with you. And sometimes you just got to back up and let people go through what it is that they need to go through. So, Inner Oracle says, you are the channel, deja vu, self-fulfilling prophecy. It says, receive the knowledge and wisdom that is offered from deep illumination. Receiving the knowledge and wisdom that is offered from deep illumination can often be prophetic and life affirming, and will help you to know you are on the right path. Powerful realizations, prophetic vision, past life memories, and soul connections are triggered by the oracle that is centered deep within you. The wisdom of the inner oracle is often buried within. Discovering its presence illuminates past mistakes, bad choices, and ego-based relationships with yourself and others. Revealing this connection can trigger internal defenses, making it difficult to maintain a solid connection to the intelligence of your oracle. Dedicated to illuminate the earth, Lord Lanto asks you to learn and grow your inner oracle with discussion. Seeing the world with eyes of wisdom and acknowledging that you are still a student learning in the great cycle of life. Accepting possible errors and judgments allows your consciousness to adapt, okay? Redirecting energy to a new outcome. Holding the flame of illumination on the second ray, Ascension Master Lord Lanto encourages you to become closer to your sense of knowing. Explore your psychic self and intuition as you examine previous signs and events where deja vu has been experienced. Sudden realizations will occur now. Having the courage to openly accept them is what initiates the act of enlightenment, okay? So having the courage to openly accept them is what initiates the act of enlightenment. It says mastery is the key to self-success. Discipline your mind, okay? And the sacred crystal is labradorite, and it says, the affirmation says, I am constantly learning. I illuminate my presence with each lesson, okay? So it's like looking at the salty people as lessons, if they do pop up at all, or if you find your mind going back to certain things or whatever, like look at it from this place of like, okay, I see that thought, I acknowledge that thought, and how can I apply this thought or this feeling or this situation to make it a tool in my self mastery, or in the discipline of my mind. What ways can I take this thing I'm thinking about that doesn't really serve me, or that I don't really know what to do with, but it keeps reoccurring? How can I use that thing to build myself up, or to take myself to another level of maturity to where that thought goes away, and it's something that doesn't come back, but even that way of thinking about certain things is a shift, you know what I mean, in the energy, so it's all about you just surrendering and being very open to the things that do boil up when it does come to shadow work. Like, you might need to give yourself like a little bit more leeway. I think you do shadow work, but it's almost like you go into this place where you feel guilty rather than this place where you're feeling healed, or where you're feeling like you're advancing from that thing that could be like popping up, So, with that, my love, I am done. I hope you guys got something that you needed out of this. I hope you could hear the whole thing, okay? And I will see you later, my love. Bye.